Hey, have you noticed walking into work that the homeless are getting classier? Is that just a me thing?
I don't know about classier. I've noticed an influx of homeless, not necessarily classier.
Now, I was walking into work and you see the old English bottles every once in a while.
Sometimes there'll be a Four Loko.
Yeah, Steel Reserve.
I always assume it's like a college kid leaving it behind or something.
So do I. And then the last week or so, someone has been leaving stray Modelo bottles.
Oh, Modelo.
Yeah, sure.
Modelo.
If that's how you say it.
I don't know, that's how I say it.
But I'm like, where are you getting the cash for that? Because most of them are just scrounging change to, drink what they can drink. This guy.
That's a high-end bottle.
That's what I mean. This guy or girl is going for class.
Can I tell you something funny?
What?
I took a picture of that yesterday when I left here because I thought I'm going to post that picture on social media here in a second. I took a picture of the Modelo when I was leaving the other day because I was like, who's out here drinking Modelo? Like someone's on vacation in the back alley.
That's what I thought.
That's a vacation beer.
Yeah, I mean, it's a classy establishment. I understand it. But I'm like, man, good for you.
The other night, morning, kind of night, whatever the hell, whenever we arrive at work,
right?
I was walking in and I saw Modelo. And I thought, well, wow, someone was out here having a nice old time. And then there was one in our doorway.
That's what I'm saying.
To walk in. And I was like, and that one was half full.
It's almost like a bachelor pad.
I thought about taking a swig on my way in. Like, let's have a really good show.
Also, what's the deal with you adding an accent to that?
Modelo?
Yeah, why? Why?
I don't know, because that's how my wife's family pronounces it. Modelo.
Yeah, but you're not Mexican.
No, I'm not.
You're white.
I'm white. Very, very white. If you look at the video, I almost don't even appear on film.
Like when the light hits you, you are almost translucent. Like you are white.
You can see my veins.
Yeah.
It's funny. I find myself doing that a lot. And you weren't there in Grand Forks yet when this happened.
Okay.
But I went to a place called Blazing Fades.
Sure.
And the guy gave me an amazing haircut.
Yeah, you look good.
The haircut is so good. It was 3 weeks ago almost. I haven't had to get a haircut yet.
Honestly, your hair looks like you still got a cut.
I know.
Like you recently.
The dude hooked it up. Blazing Fades. We'll give them a little shout out. Awesome spot. But the dude is of Hispanic descent.
Sure.
Right? And I was looking around his shop, and there was just a lot of cholo stuff up there. And cholo is kind of like the stereotypical, what you would think of like a urban. I'm digging a hole here.
Yeah, you a little bit, but I know what you mean. Like the Dickies, the look,
right? So I'm looking around his shop, and I said, oh, I can't help but notice there's a lot of there was a Mexican flag in his shop.
Yep.
I said I can't help notice there's a lot of Mexican things in your shop.
Sure.
I said, are you of Mexican descent?
Very nicely.
He said, yeah, I am. But I was like, but were you born and raised in Grand Forks? He said, yeah, I am. But it was weird because he has a Spanish accent.
Sure.
So I felt the need for some reason. I don't know why I do this. Now, if you don't know, my wife is full-blooded Mexican. I believe her grandparents are from Mexico.
Okay.
So what do you call that? Second generation?
Something like that.
Whatever. For some reason, I feel the need to tell people like him that as if it instantly gives me some sort of credibility in his world.
Like he's going to throw you nuts. Like, hey, man, I appreciate that. That's super nice of you to.
And I try not to be, douchey like that. But as if, because I have a massive inferiority complex with everybody.
Not you.
Yes. 110%.
No.
And so everybody I meet, I assume I have to I don't know what. I feel like I'm beneath them. So somehow I have to get up on their level. And so I was like, oh yeah, my wife, full-blooded Mexican, grandparents from Mexico. And he's like, okay.
You know what's funny is we went to a bar that night to watch the Timberwolves.
Oh, yeah.
I think you showed 3 people a picture of your wife at the bar to be like, hey, my wife's Mexican. You guys see this? And I was just kind of sitting there going, I mean, she is, Kelly. You're not wrong.
But can I tell you something?
What?
My wife is gorgeous.
Yes, I know. I've seen her.
And it gives me and yes, okay, fine. Everybody can make fun of me. I'm married out of my league. I know it. Okay?
Yeah, that's everyone's goal in life.
Not a big surprise to me. But I feel like because I have a pretty wife, that people will like me. as if they say to themselves, hey, if that pretty girl found some value in this douche, maybe we can too. I know it's so stupid.
The logic's there. The math is really mathing in that whole situation.
Because all it took was one person to say, oh my God, your wife is gorgeous. And then I was like, well, I'm showing everybody that.
Well, look, this is when we took our vacation recently. Look at this one. That's fantastic.
Oh, so yes, I do feel the need to somehow be accepted by their culture. I don't know why.
I love that from here on out, anytime something Mexican that has some type of accent, I'm just assuming Kelly Jordan's going to say it correctly.
Yeah. Can I get the fajitas? A fajitas with a modelo, por favor. Like, what is your deal, man?
Excuse me, what is your name? Kelly. My name is Kelly.
If we ever go out to eat with the guy from Blazing Fades, so you better believe I'm pouring it on heavy.
You're gonna change your name to L Kelly or something. Call you L Kelly or something like that. Oh, okay. Now I know. Now I know exactly why you throw the umlaut on top of things.
I feel the need to be accepted.
Hey, it's a safe space here.
And the dude and I apologize, I forgot his name. I believe his name was Brandon, who owned Blazing Fades. He was such a good dude. I just wanted him to like me.
We hung out with him at the bar.
Right. And what's the quickest way to get someone to like you?
Show a picture of your wife. That's it. That was the moral of the story, right?
Yeah, it was.